Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Yeah, I don't know what happened here, but it looks to me that the scenario has been fulfilled. This is ridiculous what happened here. But yeah, hey, likelihoods and probabilities did work out again. Yeah, we fulfilled here the primary expectation that we reached the target area, the support area. I mean, in the previous video, I told you that obviously we could go up straight away, but that the movement here didn't look impulsive at all. And I would have to count it, in terms of going up straight away here, a 1, 2, and then something like another 1, 2 setup or so. But we just didn't see any impulsive price action. So therefore, showed you here in the last video the possible A, B, C, D, E triangle that would be expected to break out to the downside, which it obviously did. Now, this is still the Bitstamp chart, so let's take a look what Binance actually did. But hey, something very, very similar. And I mean, we can double check here the Fib levels as well. Here we also reached, we actually reached nearly the 61.8% retracement. So yeah, scenario fulfilled. Again, I would say, which is fantastic. I mean, we've been talking about these support areas in the last few days, and all of them were reached. This one, this one, this one. I haven't checked the ETH chart yet, and we'll do that after this video. Let's see if one of my buy orders did trigger. Possibly not, if it only really just touched the support area. But again, it's what it is, and I think we could be ready now to move up. I mean, a strong move up, yeah, very strong move up after that decline. We can go to the 5-minute chart, and here you can see very clearly why it is sometimes advisable, or often advisable, to hold or to have limit order set. Limit order set, because there's no way you would do that manually, right? If you watch this, and then you could get this sometimes, but someone who actually did set a buy order in this target area, yeah. And I often say, if you use these to buy in and to scale in, I mean, I don't tell you what you need to do, but how this would normally be done, or at least one strategy that I often talk about, is that you set your buy orders in terms of, where is it? You can set them at a triangle, in terms of position sizing. And then here, this would have triggered the first one. And you go a bit larger and a bit larger if only one of them triggers. So what? Yeah, at least you have something in the game. Yeah, and you would then set a stop loss below the triangle, basically below the support area. But this is how you would normally start the scaling in these support areas. Here, for example, it would have worked, and here as well. Yeah, for example, here for me in this area, I'm looking at on the ETH chart. I didn't trade Bitcoin, but on the ETH, 2 buy orders triggered in this red support area. Here 1 triggered, and possibly here another one. And then you can take partial profits on the way up. This is a nice. This would be a nice scalp if you already want to take profits. That's entirely up to you. But again, you can see how relevant these Fib levels are. This is not coincidence, yeah. It's all. I mean, there's never a guarantee it really works out, but it's all Fibonacci. It's all mathematics. That's all we do here. We are using. Just need to do that. We are using. Let me think. 1, 2. Yeah, we are using the Fibonacci levels and to basically show and visualize patterns of sentiment. So that's what we do with these Elliott waves and the related Fib levels. The waves and the Fib levels are nothing else than a visualization, and I don't even know if that word exists, but a mathematization, maybe it exists, or I just invented it, of sentiment. Yeah, so you just visualize market sentiment on the screen, and yeah, it starts to look interesting. So possibly we've seen now the low of the wave 2. Came down in A, B, C. The B wave was a triangle as per this count. A, B, C, D, E. Expectation was to break out to the opposite side of the E wave. To make it very correct, I need to move the E wave here now. But we had a 1, 2, possibly a 3, 4, 5 hidden in here. And we have to assume that the low is in now, because we are moving up impulsively now. Of course, until it really breaks above the wave 1 high, which was here at 16,881. This could be still part of a very, very weird corrective wave pattern. Could be a fake out, but we just have to assume at the moment that the low is in and we're now starting to move up. Target for this would be based on the latest low. Let's just double check that. the 1.618 extension at 17,230. So I did say it, didn't I say it yesterday in the video? Would be great to get into these target areas. That would be my primary expectation. Maybe I'll get it as the Christmas present, and hey, there we are. So yeah, let's put the seatbelt on. Let's see if we indeed are moving up. It's a bit too early to confirm that, but the initial move to the upside is looking promising. And what I would want to see now is 16,880 first, and then that 17,230 level. And I would like it to happen in 5 waves. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In that shape, form, structure. It should happen. Then we get a wave 4, then we get a wave 5 and a wave 4 and a wave 5. And in this wave 5 then, this is where we have the next key pivot point, the next key decision point. Might be around 17,400, 17,500, we'll see. Because here we are going to see the decision if we are in the blue pattern, in the blue structure, which would be the bearish wave count, where we would go down straight away. In that count, we are looking at here 5 waves down from the into the red support area here. 5 waves. It was a very clear 5-wave structure. In the blue count, this is a wave 1. Then we're moving up now in an ABC in a wave 2. We would come down next in a wave 3. This would be confirmed below 15,877. Then there would be a wave 4 up and a wave 5 down. And with this structure, we could put very, very quickly the Bitcoin bear market low in around 14K, maybe even a little bit lower if we break down straight away. The other structure which is possible, and we won't know which one is working out, is the red one here, where we are now going to move up in 5 waves instead of 3. 3 would be that ABC in the blue count. The wave C here in red would be a 5-wave move, and we could get a bit higher, maybe to around 19K. This would also be bearish, but it's short-term bullish. At least this would take us to around 19 to 20K before we come down. I'm leaning a little bit towards the red count, but of course we need to take it level by level here. And sometimes, you know, even if you have, let's say, you're leaning towards one count or whatever, if you know that 2 are possible, you need to have your strategic plan. Yeah, it's not as easy as, yeah, I'm buying here because I think it will go up. Have your plan in place, have your strategy in place, you know, take it level by level. If you're really trading this short term, set your stop losses. Be very, very bothered about how much you can risk instead of how much you can earn and gain. And then you should be good even in the current environment, which, to be honest, is very, very difficult. Because it's a very, very choppy environment, and we are not yet in a situation where we have a confirmed bottom for Bitcoin yet. So yeah, looking good, extremely happy to see this movement play out. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.